Insider, the ongoing video series that keeps you up to date on everything IPW. I am the voice of Independence Pro Wrestling, J-Rod. The first weekend of September hosted not one, but two big IPW events. Our first, Brawl in the Fall, began with Kitty LaFleur and Lil Missy. In a big win streak, the Honey Badger was looking to pull off the biggest win of her career over the former champion, but it wasn't meant to be. Thunder Kitty locked in a deep sleeper hold and put Lil Missy out. Josh Raymond's schedule became empty when Terry Van Avery injured TDG after the manipulator was able to pit them against each other. That is, until Darius Luttrell called Raymond out. Luttrell looked great in his first title match, but Josh Raymond broke out that goddamn chain again. Raymond snuck under the ring and popped Luttrell as soon as Luttrell came looking for him. Of course, this was out of the referee's vantage point. Raymond climbed back into the ring and allowed the ref to count Luttrell out. In tag team action, Real Hype took on Hexus 3 and a debuting Hexus 5. The Hexi or Hexuses or whatever continue to multiply. Real Hype won the match and cemented their place as official #1 contenders, and they would take on House Bison for the tag team titles at Dealer's Choice. The special thing about Dealer's Choice is that the fans make the matches, and they decided House Bison versus Real Hype would be a tables match. A new title was introduced to IPW, up for grabs in a time entry over-the-top elimination match. In a truly feel-good moment, the Honey Badger Lil Missy outlasted everyone to become the first ever IPW Cyber Champion. We did get a chance to hear from one of the match's competitors, Max Morrison, after the bout.
Oh my goodness, tonight, here at the Foaling Warehouse in Grand Rapids, I was in a battle royal, and the winner takes all. And you know what? I didn't win tonight, but it was nice to communion with all the people in the ring. It was nice to put my hands on everybody. It was, you know what? I've been looking for something positive right now. I've been looking for something to bring me back up. And I've been feeling vulnerable lately. And I need something to make me feel better. And I can tell you what, this Sunday at Dealer's Choice, you fans are gonna get to pick whatever match I'm in. You're gonna pick a stipulation, you're gonna pick my opponent. I don't even know what's going on. But I can tell you this, when I commune with the other person in the ring, when I put my hands on them, I feel better. And you know what? There's a person I have in mind right now. I hope he's there. I hope I get to put my hands on him. I hope I get to commune with him so that I can make myself complete again. Max Morrison, cross my heart, I am gonna take everything from you.
Interesting choice of words, Max. Communion. In our main event, IPW Tag Team Champion Vendrick Bison would challenge IPW Champion Chad Alpha. Bison said that he would have the edge because this time, Big Jorge wouldn't be here to get in his way. That wasn't the case, though. Chad Alpha put Vendrick Bison away and successfully defended the IPW Championship. Big Jorge has seen what Bison said about him, and he wasn't too pleased.
Ooh, Jorge.
No, Vendrick, no, buddy, you got it all wrong. What happened out there, it wasn't my fault. No, there's only one person to blame. It's that stupid big idiot Invictus. If you would have just stayed in the back, if you would have just minded your business instead of trying to get involved in mine, none of this would have happened. That seems to be a reoccurring theme for you, doesn't it? You like getting involved in Big Jorge's business, but you're not alone. Who? Yeah, everybody asks who because nobody knows or cares who you are. But you boys wanted my attention, you got it. You boys wanted me involved in this situation you guys got going on, I'm involved. But you boys aren't gonna like it. Triple threat, I'ma fuck you both up. And that's real gangsta, homeboys.
And with that, we have our first scheduled matchup for Warzone. Big Jorge versus Invictus versus who? Dragon Jones. The show concluded as referee Chris Young bumped into Terry Van Avery backstage.
Whoa, Terry, I've been looking for you since Whiteout. You never picked up your referee's license. You need to keep this on you if you want to officiate matches.
I don't need this now. Why do I need this now? They're not doing the match. Blake and Josh are not wrestling anymore. I don't need this.
Listen, just keep it on you. You never know when you're going to need it. Okay, thank you.
And now on to Dealer's Choice. The headliner would be Real Hype challenging House Bison for the IPW Tag Team Championships in a tables match. Three Hearted wanted to come get the fans fired up about it, but they were interrupted by Bedrick Bison and Nasty Nathan Sharp of House Bison. Bison actually wanted to speak to Max Morrison. Bison pointed out that Jimmy Shalwin returned to tag team action, and instead of picking his longtime best friend Max Morrison to be his partner, Shalwin picked Mondo Real. Bison asked Morrison how that made him feel. Instead of answering, a disgusted Morrison just left the ring and walked to the back. Just what Max Morrison needs, another person trying to mess with his head. The first match would see Josh Raymond defend the Michiana Championship against the Cyber Champion Lil Missy. Josh Raymond seems to have found a new slimy-ass favorite move. He hides under the ring where referees can't see and blasts his opponent with a weapon. It worked like a charm, and once again, Josh Raymond leaves with a tainted victory. The luck of the draw gave us CJ Cole versus LaDon Sanders. In an unexpected treat, this thing went back and forth until the cheek clapper put CJ Cole down for the count. In a show of sportsmanship, they hugged it out after the match. Huge win for the Colonel. Jarris Gray drew Invictus in the next match, and Gray was in good position until he hit his head on the rafters after attempting a top rope maneuver. Gray never seemed to recover and was eventually put away by Invictus. However, Gray did have his foot under the rope when the referee counted to 3. Jarris Gray is nobody's bitch. When Invictus was exiting the ring, Gray nailed him with a low blow and hit a beautiful senton before getting out of dodge. Invictus was pissed, and we know he's going to be looking to take it out on somebody. I wouldn't want to be Dragon Jones or Big Jorge come Warzone. The IPW Women's title was on the line as Thunder Kitty LaFleur and Stella Bujo fought it out in a British rounds match. This type of contest caters to the purists of pro wrestling, all technique. And after surviving a scare, Stella Bujo was able to pull out the win and defend the title. She will cruise into her scheduled title match with the official #1 contender, Mackenzie Black, at Warzone. KC Tempest drew Max Morrison for a hardcore match. Former Forgotten Brethren came together, and Max Morrison told KC that his name wasn't the one Morrison was hoping to draw, and all but flat out stated he was looking to pick Jeremiah Nazareth. Or so we thought. Regardless, Morrison had to battle Tempest in his specialty, and after a nasty spill off the apron, crashing through a fucking flat screen TV, KC Tempest was still able to pull out the win. The only name that wasn't chosen out of the raffle drum would have the fortune of challenging Chad Alpha for the IPW Championship. The lucky competitor was undefeated New Orleans native, the Big Steppa, Armando Alvarez. It would be exciting to see Alpha go up against one of the better athletes on the roster. Alpha looked awesome as always, and despite the dirty tactics of Alvarez, Alpha put the first blemish on his record. After holding the IPW Tag Team Championship since June, House Bison was finally forced to defend them. They took on the consensus greatest IPW tag team of all time, Three Hearted, in a tables match. This was easily the match of the night, and we recommend you go to Patreon and watch it right now. Spoiler alert, we got new IPW Tag Team Champions, the first team to ever hold the titles 3 times. After the event, Real Hype linked back up with Max Morrison to celebrate.
Dude, Max, here you are. Hey, man. Oh, sorry. We did it, man.
Hey, congratulations.
Thanks, dude. Got him back, baby. Hey, dude. I know Bryce was trying to get your head. You knew that. That's why you bounced. You just didn't want to be a part. Didn't want to be part of that whole thing. I appreciate that, but I do. We talked about it. We're bummed for you, man. We know you wanted to draw Jeremiah tonight. We know, that's who you wanted to wrestle. You're gonna get him. Don't worry. You're gonna get that douchebag cultist.
Whoa.
We're gonna go
Hang on. I have nothing to do. I don't want Jeremiah tonight. Don't worry, but there was a lot of numbers in that roller, okay? You'll know when I want you to know who I want to take it all from, okay? But let's be honest. I haven't exactly been the nicest guy in 3-Hearted lately. Can we just be lighthearted about this?
I like it, man.
Yeah, whatever you say, man.
Don't you worry, guys. I got it all up here, okay? You just trust me.
All right, man.
Yeah.
Who the hell is he talking about then? That concludes this edition of The Insider. Join us on Sunday, September 29th at Royal Scott in Lansing, Michigan for one of the biggest events of the year, the second annual Warzone.